Hey, good evening, everyone. Good night, good morning. Sergeant Devil Dog again, right here. I appreciate you guys taking the time just to listen to this real quick. Just wanted to have a little cordial discussion with everyone. Again, all of you know me well, and no one has changed me. No one has groomed me, like some others have mentioned and said. And I don't take shots at any people, but that's not the case here. People don't groom me. I groom. I know my channel and I know my people. So but I respect people's opinions about me and my channel and everything. So they're entitled to it. And but I take every opinion. I read them, every comment, or opinion. I take them, think about them, and that's all I can say. Nothing much I can do. I can't change anyone's minds. Um, but those are your opinions, and those are what people think. Um, but I want to do this quick little recording. Yeah, I just want to discuss again earlier what occurred when I tried to do another live stream, a cordial one, just to kind of go over what happened the previous night. This is in regards to the majority of the case was in regards with dealing with Amanda Erickson. And again, Amanda, you're listening. If you do, again, uh, I don't believe, and this is my opinion, I don't believe I've disrespected you in a abhorrent way or in a repulsive way in which someone could say, "Wow, Robert, that was so repulsive of you to have done this and this." That's just my opinion, my humble opinion. Okay? I mean, others might view it otherwise, but that's just me. And again, I'm speaking to you cordially. I didn't jump up onto the panel like you did earlier. Coming up, lambasting irately, Quick Vic, and myself, and everything else, you know. And that was unprofessional of you. You could have hopped up there and spoken cordially, and said, as an example, you could have said, "Hey, Robert, I think that was very unprofessional of you. That you disrespected me, and I never thought that would come from you." You could have said something of that nature. But you could have said it cordially. Again, this is YouTube, and I know a lot of that doesn't happen around here, as I observe already. So, but that's just you, how you came about it, and I'm not gonna, castigate you for that. Demean you further for that. Um, I let you, you know, unleash all the words that you wanted to discuss out there. But I did want to say is, I didn't call you a fraud, Amanda. I didn't say, yeah. And regardless of recordings from back chats or whatever, the recordings that you got from the other individuals or individual, I didn't say, oh yeah, definitely she's a fraud. I said, I go, I don't know. I said, it looks like it could be a copy because, when you make copies, you see the black on the paper, how it has that extra, like, um, I don't know how to describe it, but the black on the paper, you see like an extra small spots of black from whether it's a copy machine or a scanner. And I forgot to mention that earlier. Yeah, you uploaded it, you send it to me in an email and a PDF to show it to me. Okay, but that's how when I viewed it in the email, to me, that's what it looked like, a copy. I didn't say I didn't say that you copied it, you jumped online into an app such as Adobe or any other those apps out there that fill in these documents. I never said anything like that. I just said, I don't know. I see the redactions. I do see the redactions, but I can't make that assessment though on what you sent me. I can't authenticate that because I don't authenticate government documents. That's not who I am. I can't tell if it's true or not. You know. And first of all, you know, I wouldn't go around anyways showing people these documents. You know, especially something that has to deal with a security clearance. I don't know why you would be doing that, anyways. Regardless of who cares if it expired already 20 years ago, 30 years ago, still, regardless, you know, even though it's redacted, your social, your address, what the job was you were doing, still, you shouldn't be going around the internet, because of what occurred the other day or yesterday, showing people to prove that, yeah, I have a security clearance, you know, or even the DD-214 that everyone keeps talking about. But before I get to that, and I will tell you, Amanda, and I've said this many times before on other lives, I do currently have a government security clearance as a government contractor with the Department of State and Department of Defense. So I know what's up when it comes to clearances. Trust me. The colors, numbers, letters, etc. So I know what goes on in these as far as clearances goes. But I would not pull out a form and show it to you guys, post it on my community page, as some had mentioned. I don't know if it's true or not. I never knew you had a page. I don't go to it. So I am not, after this, I am not going to go there. But someone said you had posted it up there. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't justify that or, you know, verify that. But I would not pull out any of my document forms that my clearance was approved and what specifically for what I am doing. That would be foolish of someone to do that. And again, who cares if yours is expired? It's been 20, 30 years. Still, that's foolish of someone to share that online to try to prove to someone. And you don't have to prove nothing to no one. I don't have to prove that to no one. Now, as far as the military part, the DD-214, I don't know how all this got started about, like you said yesterday, stolen valor. Okay, well, you said someone initiated that during the my panel with the two gentlemen. Okay, I wasn't really following a lot. I wasn't really deeply listening, like that deep, like to who was who. All I know is that there was going stuff in the chat going back and forth between you and the other two gentlemen. And I, and we were all saying, that's why I was saying, I go, wow, you initiated it because you were saying something in the chat to one of these gentlemen up there. And so they had every right to address the matters that they had on their mind or questions for you. So, you know, hey, you know, you don't have to get all angry, irate about all this. Who cares? If someone told me about stolen valor, I know, I already know that's false. That's false. I go, you know it in your heart if you have stolen valor, if you've done that or not. That'd be, that would piss me off though if someone did that. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying if someone did that, and you know, so I don't get why you become so irate about that when someone, and first of all, if someone's asking for a DD-214, you don't have to show it to no one. That's your right. You don't have to. And hey, but so if someone's saying, they saw something or heard something, well, look, yeah, ultimately you're the only one that knows who served. Unless you got someone else that knows something else, I don't know. I can't confirm or know anything else, Amanda. And I'm talking to you about this. And now, as far as you saying me disrespecting you at that, and as a Marine, you always respected me. For me, I go, first of all, yes. And this is to everyone. This is not just and Amanda, but I'm addressing Amanda here. Look, people, I'm proud and honored that I served in the United States Marine Corps with honor, 8 years. And, God has blessed me throughout those 8 years, and, all the people I have served with, my fellow brothers and sisters in the Marines, in the Army, Navy, Air Force, God bless them. I've never had any issues with any of them. other than the minor little, mumbles here and there. But you know, they all respect me, and I all respect them. And I can guarantee you, Amanda, any of the any of them, if I could put them up here, they would have my back. And you know what though? But the reason why what I said to you yesterday is because you said that someone, whoever it was saying some nasty stuff about you, about the pictures or whatever, and and both of you sat up there and didn't say anything. I think when you said both of you, I think you meant me and Quick Vic. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, correct me on that. Um, but first of all, like I said, um, I don't have to back anyone up, whether it's Quick Vic. If he was going through some problems, I don't have to back him up just because I side with him. I'm on his panel and he's a good friend of mine. I don't have to back him up, you know. So, and I'm not saying that you know that's the case. I'm just saying how you directed it towards me. Like I didn't like. It seemed to me. I viewed it as like I had to do something because of what whoever was saying, whatever they were saying that you felt that was nasty, disgusting, what they were saying about you, that I had to step in and say something. I do not. That's what people do not get. I don't have to step in. You don't have to be a veteran or not. You know, that's what and the point is not that you're a veteran. That's not the point here. I'm trying to point out. I'm just trying to point out that I don't have to have no one's back. Regardless if it's wrong what the other individuals are doing to you, I don't have to stand here and say, no, that's wrong, you guys. But don't worry, man, I have your back. Don't worry. No. But a reasonable, rational person, yes, of course, would do that. You know? But I'm just stating that though, and I'm not saying that. No, I am a reasonable, rational person, but I was just stating that to you because I'm just saying I didn't have to stand up and back you up. You know, uh, it's like I felt that when you told me that I was like I had to say something. No, I don't. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm not the feelings police, and I'm sorry you feel that way, but you could address those grievances elsewhere to other individuals. Maybe you could have addressed it to Quick Vic, address your grievances further or somewhere else to someone else. And I'm saying this cordially and respectfully. In no way here I'm calling you out or saying anything. I'm just saying discussing what we were discussing earlier. You know, um, you know, paraphrasing some things here and there, so some things aren't, exactly verbatim what I was saying, but sort of in that nature. You could go back earlier and see it. But yeah, that's all I have to say, Amanda, about that. And you don't have to respect me. I don't beg for anyone's respect. I don't care if you unsubscribe for me, people unsubscribe for me. It don't matter to me. I don't care. Remember, like I said, I do this for fun. I don't want no drama here. And I always say that. Yeah, I know people are gonna say, "Well, you're a hypocrite because you had this." Hey, you guys can think whatever you want about me, but it's all good though because I stay true to my path, and when I state no drama, and I still stand with my, I still stick with my, with my ways on how I go. It's just unfortunate that this incident had to occur the past day or so, and it's just unfortunate. You know, things that could be resolved professionally, unfortunately, can't by many people here in this YouTube community. They cannot because they're not civil, cordial people. You can't have a decent conversation these days anymore with people because either they're upset about something, about mentioning names and other channels, but in no way is it harmful to them. But, people get all bent out of shape just because of that. But you don't have to respect me, Amanda. You don't have to like me no more. I don't care. I never asked you to like me anyways. Just because I was in the Marines and you were in the Army, that don't mean nothing. I never asked or begged for your respect and for you to like me. You know, you could do. Remember, you're free to do whatever you want on YouTube. You could go wherever you want. You could talk whatever you want everywhere on YouTube. any panel you want. So you see, that's the beautiful thing of freedom. You know, you can go wherever you want on YouTube, and I say that respectfully. You know, I'm not here demeaning anyone, demeaning you. You know, anything like that. Um, but yeah, Amanda, and also again, like I said, the DD 214 military stuff. I don't know where all that started from or whatever. So I'm not even gonna go dive deep into that. But first of all, I already know I serve, so I don't have to explain myself to anyone. I already know where I've served. I can tell everyone the units. I still even remember my commanding officers' names from those bases in Japan. I was at Camp Kinzer, Camp Hansen, and I was at the U.S. embassies in Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, and in France and Paris. And my last 2 years in the Marine Corps, I was here in my great state of California, which is the Marine Corps Air Ground Base in 29 Palms, California. And I could tell you, I was at 1-7, 1st Battalion, 7th Marines, the famous grunt unit. Chesty Pooler was his name, the famous unit, the famous gunnery sergeant. Um, so yeah, I don't have to prove myself, explain myself to anyone, but I want people to hear me directly, straight out, without any interruptions. That's why I'm doing a recording like this, and because I want people to hear me just straight out, and for people to make their own judgments and assessments. That's for you guys to decide. I don't force anything down anyone's throats or mouths. You guys make that assessment, that judgment on how you viewed everything, what occurred today, yesterday, and so I leave that up to you guys. You know, and that's the beauty of freedom. You come to your own consensus amongst each other, in the chats and wherever other panels, you guys come to a consensus, and you know, and make that judgment. You know, was I wrong? Was she wrong? Were we both wrong, or who, or what? What's what? Because this is not the right path to go. Everyone, we all know this, and we all know you know we always say repeat the same thing. We all just try to get along here, but that's never gonna happen. It's never gonna be 100% in this community. But we do our best. A lot of us do our best. You know, we're not perfect here. I know that each of us is not perfect. No one's perfect. You know, but I just wanted to address that, Amanda. You know, whether you listen to this or not, or someone else shares it with someone. I just wanted to hear that from you though, for myself. Just remember, I mean, you disseminating that information about a clearance that you had 20 years ago, or whatever, and it shows that you were at this unit or anything like that. Still though, that's information that you should keep to yourself. That you don't have to prove to anyone. You had your clearance. Hey, you stand by what you say. Oh, I know I know my clearance is active, of course, but I'm not gonna be scanning PDFs and sending it to the whole world and posting it on community pages if that's true. That's a rumor I heard, and again, I don't go off of hearsay. I need to be presented with facts. So, but you know, if you did post it on the community page, yours or anyone else's, then that's wrong of you, and you should be ashamed of yourself for that. And that's all I have to say about that. But everyone, I appreciate you hearing this recording, and I was glad I'm able to do it in peace. But because gosh, earlier it was pretty crazy, hectic. We couldn't get words out, and I know other people don't like me. They have a distaste for what I stand for, what I believe in, and my beliefs and my opinions. But that's okay. You know, I'm happy, and I pray every night to God. I pray to Him, and at least the next morning I'm able to wake up. I have a blessed day, and I come home. I have a place to sleep. I have a roof over my head. I have a meal to eat. I'm blessed. Many of you take life for granted. Don't even think about stuff like that. Today could be your last day alive. The next day, you don't know what can happen, and those are just facts. That's reality, So, though every people that talk a lot of trash and negative stuff, maybe you gotta take some time and look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I doing the right thing or am I doing the wrong thing? You know, just reflect on yourself. Maybe you could be doing things better while you're here on YouTube. Maybe you can make a change in your life for once while on YouTube. Try to make a change. You know, and that's all I gotta say about that. Hey, I'm happy. I'm blessed by God. At least I have my family around me. Beautiful family, beautiful, great brothers and sisters, great parents, awesome parents, my nephews, and I take care of. Um, and I'm grateful for that. I'm gracious enough, and other people are not so gracious. Who are always angry, complain a lot, and those people that are always angry. You know, trust me, they look at themselves in the mirror. They should, because they look despicable. Their physical appearance, everything. That anger and that hatred that you hold on to, it changes you literally, physically, and your appearance. You know, and you're happy all the time, happy, content with life and stuff, you know, it'll keep you looking good. But, you know, not everyone's always happy in life. Every day in the YouTube community, majority of the people are always angry, 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 angry. But I'm not angry. It's just I'm just a little upset that this occurred yesterday and the day before. That's why. I'm not angry. I'm not, you know, yelling irately, going up on another panel, calling someone out, yelling, and all this stuff. You know, I'm just upset though that it had to occur on my panel, because I always stress to everyone, all my loyal supporters and subscribers, that I'm a no drama channel, and I don't want people to get that impression that, well, all of a sudden, why is he starting up all this drama and stuff? But again, people make that opinion and assessment for themselves, make that judgment. People make that judgment call, and I'm straightforward with all of you. All you guys who support me, who have always been with me since I started. You guys have your faith and trust in me that I'm not like all the others out there in this field. Um, and but that's all I wanted to say, people. I just wanted to address that, and I hope Amanda Erickson comes to her consensus or her conclusions on this whole situation. And she said she was going to speak to someone in the chat. I forgot who it was. She said to call for someone to call her, or she's going to call them or send a message. It was something like that. So whoever that other individual is, I forgot. I probably have to go look at the chat or something. Um, you know, Maybe that other individual that she spoke with called or messaged, you know, her listened to whatever she said was being discussed behind the scenes, and that person already made the consensus judgment. So, you know, and and if any of you though, like I said, you know, I'd love to hear from you guys though. Please, I appreciate any comments, positive and negative. I take constructive criticism. It's okay. You could say anything in there in the chat. That's fine. Whatever comment it may be, whether it's positive or negative, I will address anyone. I will reply. I promise all of you. Even if there's like 500 people that that make a comment or something, whether it's positive or negative, trust me, you will get a reply from me. Maybe it won't be all on the same day, but just give me a couple of days to get through everything. But you know, please, I want everyone's honest opinions and their views on all this. You know, and how they see things, and then from there I'll draw my conclusion, and I'll make my judgment on everything. I already viewed how everything occurred and started. Um, but that's it. But it was just so repulsive earlier how my panel began, uh, my live, with Amanda showing up, irate like that. That was just repulsive and unacceptable and unprofessional. And everyone out here knows that, you know. So, but with that, people, without further ado, I just want to say, God bless to all of you. Stay humble. Stay happy. Be gracious for what you have with your families. You know, and say your prayers at night. You know, because God's all around here. He's with us. He's protecting us, and there's the evils out there, and it's trying to overcome us. But that's not gonna happen. People, no one's running my channel. No one's overthrowing me. No one's overthrowing me. I know people tend to say that, yeah, and then they'll go laugh about it and say, yeah, no, 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 he's being, he's not, he's losing his channel. He's being overtaken. No, it's not. And again, those are all his, like I say, false accusations. Just because I want when someone addresses something with someone else, even if they start arguing, I want to let them hash it out. You know, that's not gonna mean I'm gonna be stepping in every single time, but I want to hear what someone has to say. If there was something wrong or something, let them address it while they're on the panel or in the chat. That's fine. You know, people have their ways of running businesses. You know, and hey, you know, I'll watch. But trust me, don't worry. I still got full control, full power. I could kick someone off whenever I want to. Just letting everyone know that. But I don't take advantage of that because I don't do that ASAP. There's just maybe certain couple people I probably will, but that's all I'm saying, people. No one's groomed me. No one's changed me. Trust me. No, that's the last thing that anyone will ever have, including those that people that say that, oh, Vic has changed me or whatever, just because I side with him, and even Tommy D. Who cares? Just because I'm still with them, I go to their channels just to say, hey, salute, what's going on, and I don't even stay there that long. I just say hi to everyone and give a proper greeting. Even even Lord Doc, I know people dislike me also because I go over there. Some do, but I go, hey, I have every right to go wherever I want, and I go over there because I enjoy talking to him. While whether it's just in the chat or sometimes I hop on this panel, and whatever discussion it may be, whatever topic he has going, or sometimes I'll mention to him that I got some silver coins, constitutional silver coins, and stuff like that, and those are the topics that I like to discuss with him, and he knows that. He knows where I come from, and I appreciate Lord Doc. Uh, yeah, there might be some disagreements about things, but that's fine. And at least we respect each other. Yeah, there's disagreements. I know for certain things, but I still show my respect to him. I'm not jumping around panels you know and mentioning names or anything about him that's saying, oh, this and this and this. No, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that game. You know. Um, but yeah, people, just wanted to let you all hear me out here on this because in a peaceful setting environment, because I couldn't do it earlier with all the screaming going back and forth, and you know have my train of thought going on at the same time. So I was trying to address everyone in the chats. So thank you all for taking the time out of your day. Again, like I said, say your blessings, your prayers to God, and you know, um, tell Him to give you guidance. If you need guidance, if you're going through hard times, pray to Him, and He'll give you that guidance that you need in life. If you're going through any hardships, you know, just say your prayers. He'll help you out. So until then, everyone, thank you for hearing me out, and I hope my story here resonates with many of you. And hopefully, again, you people make the judgment call. You people make an assessment and what you believe, um, what the outcome is, and your opinions and stuff. So Don't forget, make any comments you like, because again, like I said, I take constructive criticism, no problem. You can criticize me any all you want, and I will respond appropriately, of course, um, in an appropriate manner, and even positive ones. I will reply appropriately, in accordance to my standards. So, but thank you everyone for listening to this video recording. I appreciate you very much, all, and you guys all have a God bless day. God bless you all. Take care, and see you all, and catch you on the next live, everyone. Semper Fidelis.